Hello, I hope everyone has been practicing the chun style drill. If you recall, when we first introduced the drill, we both start left foot forward, and first I had you do it wrong, attempting to block the strike. So when he comes down and I try to block it, I wanted you to see that that is a very weak move relying on the shoulder. So after you did it wrong, then I had you do it right by passing or deflecting the shot. And first we did one hand, then two hand, then three hand. So if you can do it with all three hands, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. And if you understand how to do it on the chop, you can just as easily do it on the punch, because it's still angle one from our first 5 angles. So now we're doing it off the punch. And again, this drill, very simple drill, but it teaches you a great deal about distance, about timing, and about angle. And as you get more comfortable, the rhythm increases or speed increases. And once you're comfortable with that rhythm, you can start to break the rhythm. And that's where we start to insert our different techniques. The first technique we're going to learn from this drill is referred to as an arm bar. The two easiest joints to attack are the elbow and the knee. Because they are hinge joints, they only bend in one direction. So to attack them, you just go in the opposite direction. You can attack any joint, but most of your martial arts techniques are geared towards the elbow and the knee because they're the most vulnerable. All right, so if we're doing chun sao and we're going back and forth and it's my turn to go, I want to attack the elbow without changing the cadence. It's still left, right, but now the right slides down and grabs the wrist. The second left goes directly on the elbow or directly above the elbow, whichever you prefer. The forearm will give you a little more power. The hand will give you a little more control. So that's also up to you. Every technique you'll ever learn has a push and a pull. In this case, I'm pulling with the right hand, I'm pushing with the left. So as I pull and I push, it hyperextends the elbow. Now, again, if you're doing a technique and your partner wants you to stop, they're going to tap. They can tap themselves, they can tap the floor, or they can tap you. As soon as you see, hear, or feel the tap, you stop. But if you go slow, it shouldn't be an issue. And the reason this technique is so easy is it incorporates our next two principles. The first principle, as always, be heavy. The second principle is body versus limb. If I go body versus body, it's just going to come down to who's bigger, stronger, faster. I don't want to take that chance. But I don't care how big or how strong he is. His limb is not stronger than my entire body. That's how a smaller person defends themselves against someone bigger. You don't go body versus body, you go body versus limb. And that's what we're doing on this armbar. I'm also incorporating the third principle, which is no daylight. As we've discussed, if he is attacking me and I'm trying to defend myself or escape, I want distance, I want separation. But if I'm the one attacking, I don't want any daylight. And on the arm bar, if there is space, I'm relying on muscle to hyperextend the elbow. And if he just moves his feet, he's out. He's gone. So how do I maintain no daylight? I have to move my feet. The best angle or easiest angle to break his line is perpendicular or 90 degrees. So since his energy is going that way, he's telling me how I want to step. I want to step 90 degrees to that arm, which from my position is 45 degrees. He's also telling me which foot to step with. If I step with the right, there's still too much space. Now I have to muscle it. If he moves his feet, he's out. But if I step with my left foot 45 degrees, no daylight. And where's his elbow? Right in my center. Because where am I strongest? Right in my center. So I practice it, then it's his turn. I throw my punch, he goes left, right slides down, grabs the wrist, second left to the elbow. He steps with his left leg, pushing with the left, pulling with the right. Look what he's done to my balance. And my elbow's right in his center where he wants it. So, be heavy, body versus limb, and no daylight. If you notice, as I said, I'm pushing with the left, pulling with the right. Where am I pulling to? My hip, because where's my power? At my hip. So in traditional styles, whenever you see one arm going out, where's the other hand going? To the hip. So what does that mean? They're trying to tell you they have grabbed something. It could be the arm, it could be the leg, it could be the head. And as they're pulling with one side, they are striking with the other. You'll hear often this described as a block. That's for the kids. Do you really want to teach a 6-year-old to hyperextend their partner's elbows? No, but if you describe it as a block, they at least learn the motion. Upward blocks, as we saw, I don't want to try to block that. Not only is it weak, it's slow. I'll never get this up in time to stop that shot. And I don't want to try to eat it with my shoulder. What they're saying is, I've grabbed and I'm hyperextending. So again, one of the secrets, there is no such thing as a block. But there are strikes. Practice chun sao, add the arm bar, see how it goes.